guys, so I wanted to film a video because I have gray hair. And I feel like I can't just roll into filming other videos with addressing the fact that I have gray hair. So I've been thinking about dyeing my hair gray for probably since before Christmas, but I knew that like basically what I do is I dye my hair like every 3 years. Like every 3 years I pick a color, I stick with it for 3 years, and then I get bored and I want a new color. So I was brunette for the past 3 years and it was my natural color. Like I was blonde before that, I went brunette. And then when I dyed, I just dyed brown over the blonde about 2 or 3 times and it stuck, and then I just let my roots grow out. So the bottoms were a little faded from the leftover blonde, but in general, it was mostly virgin hair. So I knew that if I wanted to go silver that I could, and then I kind of also knew like I'm 28 now, so like if I want a crazy hair color, it's like now or never. So I picked now. Also, oh wait. I also feel like I wear this shirt every time I film. This is like my weekend shirt. I wear this every weekend, so here I am wearing it while I'm filming on the weekend. Anyways, so I decided I wanted to go silver. So I was researching hairstylists, and I'm like super picky, and I have trust issues, and like my hairstylist is great for cutting my hair, but I just don't trust her to like color it. She's a very safe hairstylist, so I knew that she would be like, you can't go gray in one sitting, you'll take like 12, and I didn't want that life. So while doing my research, Stacey Brendan, who I follow here on YouTube, I guess she's Stacey Jones now because she got married, but she started a hair Instagram channel or Instagram page, and basically shared her new salon she's working at, and I was like, this is it. This is my sign. I've seen her do crazy hair before. I've seen her do color corrections and unicorn hair and all sorts of crazy stuff, so I was like, she's my girl. So I messaged her, I set up an appointment, and I spent 7 hours at the salon yesterday getting this done. So I'm gonna try to explain to my best ability what was done, but the overall message here is go to a fucking salon. Like, I could not have done this myself, and it would not look this good myself, so go to a salon. So basically what I asked for was gray hair, silver gray hair with like an ashy gray shadow root, just so that when my roots do grow in, I can be lazy if I want to, and it won't look crazy. Now, the first thing she said to me when I got there for my consult was, gray hair does not last. She's like, I can only guarantee you 3 hair washes before it fades back to blonde, and then you'll need something like the Joico Titanium or the Pravana Silver or the Arctic Fox Silver to maintain it. And I was like, that's fine. I have no problem doing that. Like, realistically, this first step is just like getting it light enough where I can do whatever I want with it. So we bleached my hair from mid-shaft to ends because she knew my roots were as virgin as they could be, and I told her that some part of the bottom could still be dyed hair because I haven't cut it in a while, and like I don't know how much grew out, etc. So we did mid-shafts to end, like the Guy Tang method of bleach, left that on, washed it out, and then she wasn't sure if she was gonna have to use Olaplex or not, but because some of my mid-shaft color didn't pull as nicely, like there were some darker pieces, so she used Olaplex on my roots and then pulled some through to the ends. Left that on, let it sit. So then I was this ugly popcorn blonde color. It was awful. We called it popcorn butter blonde. Then we toned my hair, because if you want to go gray, you have to tone it before you add the gray toner, because if not, the gray will just tone your hair because you're not actually using a color. It's not like a color deposit, it's a toner, right? So it's just toning your hair gray. So we toned my hair, and then she cut it because she was like, okay, you haven't dyed your hair in 3 years. I'm gonna guess you haven't cut your hair in 3 years, and like once you bleach your hair, the ends were like nasty. So we had to cut off the dead parts, which I knew would happen because I hadn't cut my hair in a long time. It wasn't 3 years, but like it might have been close to that. So we did a haircut. Then she put the final toner on. We did, like I said, a dark gray on the roots, and then we did gray all over. There are some pieces that are like a brownie blonde almost that just were darker pieces that we couldn't get lighter. I'm hoping that when I do go over it with the Joico or the Pravana, that it does kind of color those a little bit more silver, but I also know that like I couldn't have been like, I don't like that, that looks weird, because we were there for 7 hours, and like this is a magical transformation for 7 hours. Like I was brunette, dark brunette before I went there, and now I'm this color. So if not, next time I go to get a touch-up with her, I'll see if we can add some blonder pieces there and then tone. But other than that, like, it's beautiful. I love it. I feel like a sexy grandma. I didn't color my undercut just because I know that my undercut grows so fast, and so if I colored it, I'd have to shave it anyways, way more frequently than I'd be doing my hair. So I just went with a dark undercut. So I'll show you what it looks like. So my undercut is basically like a cooler toned gray anyways, so it works. And Stacy is actually also a trained barber, so not only did she do my cut, she also did my undercut with a fade like a barber would. Looks beautiful. Like I said, I was there for 7 hours, and it did cost me over $600 just putting this out there. If you want this done in one day and you have healthy hair, it's gonna cost you a lot of money, but it's an investment, and at this point I can upkeep it myself. Stacy said that the Pravana silver has a little bit more blue tones in it, and the Arctic Fox or the Joico silver have more of like a actual slate gray in it, so she recommended that I get those ones as opposed to the Pravana. So I am going to be doing my silver upkeep myself. So maybe after it fades and I do 1 or 2 upkeeps, I'll do an update video about how I upkeep my hair. But yeah, I just wanted to do a really short video that says I have blonde hair, or not blonde hair, I have gray hair. I'm a grandma and it's fantastic. So comment down below if you have any questions that I could answer in my next update video about my hair, and I will definitely answer them. I am obsessed with my hair. I am obsessed with this dark gray shadow root. And my number one thing to doing my makeup this morning was, what am I gonna do with my eyebrows? Because normally I fill them with like a warm toned brown, and I can't do that now. So what I did was, I have this Ben Nye pressed color palette that, look how nasty it is because I don't ever use it, but it has like the perfect matte, every tone of brown and gray you could ever want. So I actually used this color here, which is called Graphite, which is literally the coolest toned gray you can find. I thought about using one of these 2 colors. This is black brown. No, this is Cobblestone, and this is this is Cobblestone and this is Smoky Taupe, but I just feel like Graphite is perfect. I'm not sure if I want to buy an actual brow product or not. I was thinking, I know Anastasia has a color called Graphite. I really do love the Benefit Goof Proof, but I just don't know if they're going to have a color that's going to work. I might try their Ebony, but I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, that's what's happening with my face right now. And I'm wearing Colourpop's Marshmallow on my lips, just in case you're wondering, because why not? So yeah, that is what happened to my head. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.